ブリーチ
Okay, let's finish off chapter 116 of Bleach, a rare chapter that was quite large, about 50 pages, so we had to break it into two. We split it right when Yoruichi showed off their true form. And Yoruichi does, even though Yoruichi spoke like an old male, in fact, we saw it just here on the previous page. Where was it? I don't know. We see Yoruichi saying washi all the time, which is how an old man speaks typically. And surprise, that would be a huge surprise to most Japanese readers based on how Yoruichi spoke. So let's finish off the chapter. Nah, what? どうやら外に驚いておるようじゃな. So somehow it's an appropriate, surprising appearance. Like you look appropriately surprised. 無理もない大方お主も言葉使いだけでわし、there it is, わしを男と思い込んでおった口じゃろ. Okay, so 無理もない. That just means like it's not impossible. Yeah, it's natural, it's understandable. So it's natural that you're shocked. I guess even okata onushi mo, okata, like large people. Oh, perhaps most all, majority. So even the majority of you, words with just using words, thinking, I guess thinking of me as a man, thinking a man is me, with just the words, using words. And I don't know why kuchijaro, it's like that sort of mouth, probably. It's that sort of speech, maybe? Let's go with that. With that sort of speech. Or that sort of a reaction. Thinking of me as a man with just the words that I use. That's what most people do. Aoi. Blue or green, meaning naive. How naive. しかし、この正体を明かす瞬間というのは、何度味わっても良いもんじゃの. However, this true form, I guess, as for that thing called the instant of revealing the true form, yeah, to reveal, to divulge. And yeah, shunkan, how many times, even the taste, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. So, in other words, taking a lot of joy, some good taste, no matter how many times, the instant of revealing the true form. どいつもこいつもアホのように驚くばかりじゃ. Everyone in the appearance of an idiot are just shocked. Everyone's just like idiots being shocked. Yukai. I guess it's just like how wonderful, how happy. Happy. Asate, well then. Za. では、いよいよお足がどうやってお主をここへ運んでのか教えてやろう. Well then, like various things that how doing you to this place carrying, let's teach. So let me show you how I carried you here to this place. まず、この道具じゃが、 first of all, this tool, where did the tool come from? Fukukiro, wear some clothes. Oh. Okay, so Yoruichi was just going to start continuing to talk and do some stuff. Ichigo puts an end to that. Iya, suman. Oh, sorry. Fukunazo hisashiku kite oran katta mono jakara tsui no. Tsui no. Can tsui mean, yeah, unintentional? I think that's what we want. Okay, so clothes and things like that. It's been a while wearing, or haven't worn clothes in a while. It's that sort of a thing. It's unintentional. Shikashi, onushi mikake ni yorazu igai to ubu ja no. Okay, so however, you mikake ni yorazu. In contrast to outward appearance, unexpectedly ubu. Unexpectedly innocent, naive, unsophisticated, green, whatever. So yeah. However, you, like in contrast to your outward appearance, you're unexpectedly innocent, naive. Onago no hara o jika ni miru no wa hajimete ka? Onago, a girl? A girl's like naked body. Jika ni, clearly. Yeah, directly in person, seeing. As for seeing clearly or directly in person a girl's naked body, is it your first time? Huh? Urusei na. Shut up. いいのかこんなピチピチの音語の肌. Like, is it good? Are you sure? This sort of a peachy, which is just like sexy. Yeah. Lively, spunky, bursting with youth and energy, especially a young woman. This sort of a peachy girl's naked body. 今見ておかんとも一生見られかもしれんぞ. Now looking, if you don't look now, this is funny, Don. If you don't look now, already like rest of your life, like you may not be able to see one. Ouch. Wow, Yoruichi's just like hore, see, opening up her top, I guess. Urusei tsutten daro. I said shut up. Okina osewa da. Sasato kiro. Okina osewa da. It's a big osewa, which is like taking care of someone. Quickly clothe yourself. Oh, this is the side of the cliff. This is the cliff where the gallows are, and there's this thing, and that's where they are. Chi, joda no tsujin yatsu ja no. Like you're a guy that doesn't pass jokes, like jokes don't pass through. Onushi, tsumaran otoko ja to yoku iwareru jaro. You, a boring guy, are It's often said, isn't it? Right? People often tell you you're a boring guy, aren't you? Don't they? Hey, Grand Trees, how's it going? 言われねえし No, that's... No, it is she. 言われねえし. Like, they don't say that. 言われたとしても, and even if they'd said it, or even it was said, あんたにゃ kenke to you, there's no relation. A relationship doesn't exist. So you have nothing to do with it anyway. てか、なんでまだ下履いてねえんだよ、てめえは。And I mean, why still lower part not wearing you? So why aren't you wearing any pants? Shita haku, which is to wear the lower clothes. Yeah, we're not going to see shita haku, but that's what that's replying to. So yeah, she hasn't put on anything on the lower part, the shita part. 普通したからだろさっさとはけ殺すぞこら Okay, so like normally it's from the bottom, right? Meaning sasato hake, quickly wear. Again, hake is to wear something below on the lower part of your body. I'm going to kill you. Come on. I think the futsu shita kara means like normally like you dress from the bottom up, from the lower part, not starting with just the top. おまそれなわけで Okay, so I guess they're done now. So I see with this sort of a reason, or with this sort of a reason. じゃら。この道具でお主を運んだというわけじゃが With this tool, you carried, that's the reason, or that's how. 時に 時に Oh, that's another way to say like by the way. By the way, or sometimes, but probably by the way. 腹の傷の具合は大丈夫か、お主? Belly's wounds condition. As for that, is it okay? You? まあ、あれだけ叫び倒せばそういうことにもなろうな。Well, with just that, あれだけ? Wait a minute, that's not that. あれだけ means something else. To that extent, to that degree. Well, to that extent or that degree of screaming if take out or if fall over screaming with that extent, even to that sort of a thing, like will it become? Naro na. So yo koto ni mo. That sort of a thing it becomes, I guess. It'll become that way, won't it? With that, if you sakabin taoru. Sakebi tao. Oh, we're not going to get that. Okay. Anyway, that's like to shout and fall over. The English went with, you must have made it worse from all that screaming. Igo kiyotsukero. So like from here on, watch out, be careful. Yaro, you jerk. 要するに、こいつは要するに Oh. So the point is, in short, with this thing, as for this thing, 霊力を込めると空を飛べる道具ってことか If put in spiritual power or spiritual strength, a tool able to fly in the sky, it's that sort of a thing you're saying? Soldier. Yep, that's right. ソウルソサイティにも二つとない貴重な道具じゃぞ。Even in the Soul Society, 二つとない貴重な道具じゃ. It's a precious tool that there's not two of. 二つとない, that there aren't two of them in the Soul Society. I think that's what he's trying to. Yoruichi's trying to say. I don't even know what to. Tatsu tonai. Yeah, I think that's just what that means. A precious tool that there's not a second one, even in the Soul Society. Arigataku omoe. Able to think like with difficulty or with. Oh boy. Yeah, we're not going to see that. Well, it would help if I spelled Adi right. Yeah, or no, this is a command. Think gratefully. Like, you should be thankful. Think gratefully. Arigatai. そんな貴重な道具が, this sort of a precious tool, なんであんたの手元にあるんだ? This sort of a precious tool, how or why into your hands existing? Like, how did you get it? Temoto? Yeah. How did you come by it? Henshin wa dekiru wa. As for transformation, it's possible. Kizu wa naoseru wa. And as for wounds, you're able to heal. Kichou na dougu wa motteru wa. And as for precious tools, you have them. Yoruichi-san, anta itai nanimono nanda? Ms. Yoruichi, basically, you, who the hell are you? Or what the hell are you? それは, as for that, zoom. Okay. この冷圧は, this spiritual pressure. あいつだ. It's that guy. Yakuya. Senzai Q no hou ka? It's the direction of the Senzai Q. And the Senzai Q is, again, like the repentance of Crime Palace. That's where Kuchiki is being held. Matte Ichigo. Wait, Ichigo. Nani o suru ki ja? What doing intent? What are you intending to do? Senzai Q ni wa Ganju to Hanataro ga mukatteru. This is Ichigo saying, as for to the Senzai Q, Ganju and Hanataro were headed in that direction. Mukatteru. Ore ga ikanei de dare ga tasukeru nda yo. I guess, like, if not able to go, or if don't go, if I don't go, or I not going, who able to save? Basically, if I don't go, who will be able to save them? Goo. Pachi? Paki Paki? Or that's Paki? Paki? Tobe! Fly! Okay, so apparently he knows how to use this thing. Oh, check it out. Dong. He's flying. Amate. Ichigo. Wait, Ichigo. Look at him go. Hey, chicken. Bakamono ga. The idiot. Well, heal quickly. Zah. Shishinuro no kasu kanare yatsu no ido o kanjite. Okay. Kasuka. That means like a small quantity? Yeah, faint, dim, small. Sensing the movement of small, faint, dim spiritual pressure towards the Shishinuro. That's the 4 deep jail. But that's like the name of the cell, I guess. So this is Byakuya saying he was sensing the movement of a faint spiritual pressure towards the Shishinuro. Donna kyosha ga reiyatsu o hisomete megurikonda ka to oimi ni kite mireba. Okay, so what sort of a strong person, hiding spiritual pressure, and megurikonda, moguri, and slipped into concealing oneself, thinking. Okay, so thinking like who? Yeah, no, thinking what sort of a strong person slipped into and hiding spiritual pressure came to see if tried to do. If I tried to come and see thinking this. Nan no koto wa nai. Hamushi ka? Nan no koto wa nai. This is sort of like it wasn't anything. Yeah, so like as for it being something, it did not exist. It wasn't anything. It's a hamushi, which is a wing bug. What is a hamushi? A louse. Kudaranu. Like how boring, how ridiculous. Yeah, how foolish, how idiotic. Doko ikun desu ka, Rukia-san? Where are you going, Miss Urukia? Hanase, Hanataro? Let me go, Hanataro. Shibake no mono o tomeneba. Okay, that person of the Shibake, which is Ganju, if I don't stop that person from the Shiba house, because she doesn't know his name. She only knows that he's from the Shiba house. Korosa de ru will be killed. Gura do. Urukia-san? Ms. Urukia? What's happening? She kind of collapses. Seki seki noro ni irarete ita Okay, so being put into the cell, the jail of Sesseki, which is the spirit killing stone, being put in there, okagede, thanks to that, or due to that, reiryoku ga kyokutan ni kezurareteru. The spiritual strength or power to the like minute amount, kyokutan, to the extreme has been erased. Yeah, okay. My spiritual pressure to the has been erased to the extreme. Hisashiburi ni fureru kyodai na reatsu ni karara ga tsuite ikanai. Oh boy, hisashiburi ni. Like being a while, being swayed by a large amount of spiritual pressure, the body is not karara ga tsukunai. Karara o tsuite ikanai. Well, whatever that means. Tsuite iku means to follow. So the body won't follow. Okay, that makes sense. The body won't follow along due to the like strong spiritual pressure that it's being swayed by, meaning like, I guess, byakuyas. Daijoubu desu yo, Rukia-san. It's fine, you know, Ms. Rukia. Ganju-san ga あれだけ堂々と出てきてくれたんです。きっと何か Mr. Ganju, to that extent, Dodo, magnificent, grandly did the favor of going out. It is certainly something. Okay, so he thinks Ganju has a plan. Certainly something. Boku nanja. No. Boku nanka ja. Omoe mo yoranai you na sugoi saku ga aru ni chigai nai desu yo. Someone like me, omoi mo yaranai. Omoi mo yo. Unexpected, in an unexpected or inconceivable way of an incredible saku existing. That's like a plan. Saku here. Yeah, plan, a policy, without a doubt, or there's no mistaking. It's not different from that. Certainly he has some sort of plan, incredible plan, in a manner that like even I'm not able to think of, or someone like me can't think of. 少しなことも僕は 少しなことも僕は As for me, a little bit. 少なく sorry. 少なくと Yeah, at least as for me, そう信じてます. That way I'm believing. So at least that's what I believe. Zari. 向き合ってるだけでビリビリ来やがる. So, through just like meeting together and facing, I'm coming to biri. I'm coming to tremble. So I'm trembling just coming face to face with him. Mukiao is to face each other. Yeah, with just facing each other, I'm biri. Sugere hatsu da ze kusotare. It's an incredible spiritual pressure. This jerk, this bastard. これだけ実力差があるとなると this extent of a true strength difference becoming to be existing, if it's this way, 下手な小細工はやるだけ無駄だ. Unskillful 小細工, which are like tricks. Yeah, as for unskillful tricks, just doing that would be wasted. Okay, so like before when he faced that one guy and he had all the tricks and he was doing that stuff, he's like, yeah, that ain't gonna fly here with just this level of real strength difference. Ichika bachika da. Ichika bachika da. Is it 1? Is it 8? This is an expression that means like small chance, sink or swim, high stakes, desperate. He's saying that's what it is. Done. Sakunakatta. So earlier he said that saku ga aru, like a plan exists. And suddenly he realizes saku nakata, the plan does not exist, or did not exist. Nansutte? What are you saying? Kurae! Like, eat this! Chinamida. It's blood tears? Chinamida. Blood tears. Byakuya is already behind him. Ushiro. Behind. Meaning like... No, usero. Sorry, that's not ushiro. Vanish? Yeah. Beat it. Get out of my sight. 私の剣は貴様のごとさ。ごとき。貴様のごとき。As for my blade, basically like someone like you, hamushi o tsubusu tame ni nai. For the purposes of crushing a louse does not exist. So my blade isn't made for crushing a louse like you. I'm not sure what that first one is there. Is that a gi? Gya! Ganju-san! Mr. Ganju! Machiyagare. So, wait. But he uses yagaru in the command, so it's not mate, wait. It's machiyagaru, which yagaru adds like, you bastard. Wait, you bastard. Za. どうやら耳が聞こえねえようだな。Somehow the ear doesn't appear to hear. Like somehow your ears don't appear to be able to hear. 私はうせろと言ったはずだが。As for me, I ought to have said, I thought I told you, vanish, get out of here, out of my sight. Usero. Gocha gocha uruseizo, obot-chan. You're yammering, shut up your yammering boy. Antara kizoku wa do da ka shiranee ga. You, plural, you, as for you nobles, Kizoko is like noble, like of a noble family. As for you nobles, like, how is it? I don't know. How do things work, or how are things for you nobles? I don't know. But この程度でビビって逃げるような腰抜けはいいねんだよ。With this extent, with this degree, trembling and running away in that manner, coward doesn't exist. So I'm not a coward that runs away, trembles and runs away. 柴家の男の中にはない. As for in amongst the men of the Shiba family, that such a thing does not exist. Okay, so he identifies himself here as Shibake. Shiba. So ka. I see. Kisama Shibake no mono ka. I see. You, again, he keeps calling him Kisama, which is not polite. You're a person of the Shiba family? Mazui. Oh no. Naraba te o nuite sumanakatta. If that's the case, like, I guess this is like, I'm sorry for holding back. Te o nuku? Yeah, I'm sorry for easing up. Kisama wa koko kara. As for you, from this place, ikashite kaesumai, will not go back home alive. Or like, I won't let you go back home alive. Well, there we go. He's going for the blade. Nani suru kita? Sonna kyori kara? What intending to do? What are you intending to do from that sort of a distance? Dame desu, ni-sama. It's no good, or no, Lord Brother, Lord Big Brother. Chide. Chide means to scatter. Chiru. And he says it very calmly, right? Fall, scatter, disappear, break up, all those things. Oh boy. Well, let me see what we have here. Senbon Zakura. 1,000 like cherry blossoms. I mean, 1,000 trees. No, I'm sorry. 1,000. What would the bone be here? Like leaves. But sakura meaning cherry blossoms. So it's a counter. 1,000 cherry blossoms. Senbon Zakura. Notice we get like a black background, which we normally get for like flashbacks, but this is definitely not a flashback. So the blade just dissolved, presumably into Senbon Zakura. Anda? Tolshinga? What? The blade? The blade body? Kia vanish? Nigero! Run away! Oh, geez. Well, you know, that's what 1,000 cherry blossoms will do to you. Bang!
R.I.P.
R.I.P. That is not a small amount of cuts. Ganju-san? Mr. Ganju? I'm not feeling so good, kid. Zwa. Mo oyame kudasai. So, like, please stop already. She's being very polite. Oyame, stop. Ni-sama, Lord Brother. Za. Ni-sama. This is like, stop already, he's dead. Phew. Oh, okay. Is this the captain of the 13th squad? So he's grabbing Byakuya's hand. Byakuya is surprised. That is, okay, we saw him very briefly. Yare yare, buso dana. Oh my, gracious me, it is buso. How, it's dangerous, insecure, isn't it? それくらいに知っといたらどうだい？口木隊長? To that extent, if done, how about it? Captain Kuchiki? それくらいに知っといたら, like, yeah, if you do it to that extent, like, how about it? Kind of like suggesting, like, isn't that enough? But this is shitoku. Shitoku, to do on purpose, to do in advance. But then also the conditional. Ukitake Taicho, Captain Ukitake, which is again floating bamboo. Os Kuchiki, hey Kuchiki, skosh yaseta na daijobu ka? Like you've lost weight a little. Are you okay? Douyu tsumori da? How intending? Like what are you intending? Ukitake. Oi oi, そりゃこっちのセリフだろ? Hey hey, that is my line. That's my dialogue, right? Konna tokoro de. Okay. He says konna tokoro de, in a place like this, but the kanji are the what is it? The whatever Q, the crime repentance palace, whatever that is. But anyway, in a place like this, no zanpaku to kaihou nante ikkyu kinshi joukou no hazu da zo. Like you ought. Let's find out what joukou is. He's basically saying that like releasing the zanpaku to is like EQ, like top level forbidden. Yeah. EQ forbidden. Kinshi joukou. Clause article. Yeah. So in this place, in a place like this, the zanpaku to releasing or anything like that is a top grade forbidden article or stipulation, and no hazu dayo, like hazu meaning like you ought to know that. Ryoka o oiharao tame to wa ie. If, as for the purposes of chasing away a ryoka, ryoka is the intruder, if say that, or as for saying that, ... Ittai nani o kangeteru, omae? What the hell thinking, you? What the hell were you thinking? Senji tokureda. It's wartime special orders. Wartime special orders. 残白刀の解放は許可されている. As for the release of the Zanpakuto, permission has been done. Senji Tokore, wartime special orders. 旅客の侵入がそんな大事になってるのか? The intruder ryoka, it's that sort of a important thing that it's become. It's become that important. まさか、愛禅を殺したのも unbelievable. Like, even the one that killed Aizen, ... Oh, so they're talking. Suddenly, something happens. These tall vertical lines typically imply spiritual pressure. So presumably, this is Ichigo approaching. Oh, nanda, kono reatsu wa. What is it? As for this spiritual pressure, 明らかに隊長クラスだぞ. Clearly, it's a captain class. だが知らないやつだ. However, it's an unknown or an unfamiliar spiritual pressure. 誰だ? Who is it? Oh, 一体どこから? And like, from where the hell? Where would you put hell there? From where the hell? That sounds right, right? Where the hell from? There we go. That's the more improper way, but that sounds better. Like something's not right there. Oh, このやつの ooh. It's like 感覚. Sensation. As for the sensation of this spiritual pressure, masaka, it can't be. Unbelievable. Oh. Bang. It's him. Oh, you see the image in her eyes. Oh. What an entrance. There you go. Enjoy the whole page. That's the first time they've seen each other in how long now? Za. Ichi za. So he passes right by her. Daijoubu ka, Hanataro? Are you okay, Hanataro? 悪い、先に行かせて逆に怖い目に合わせちまったな. I'm sorry, like making go on ahead and on the contrary, a scary encounter making do. Like I made you go on ahead and encounter something horrible. Ganju wa? As for Ganju? そうか. I see. Rukia? Sorry, in and out. Rukia, 助けに来たぜ. Came to save. Look at him. bleeding from the gut, came to save. Nanda sono kao? What is that face? 助けに来てやってんだから、もうちょっと嬉しそうにしろよ。Because did the favor of coming to save, a little bit more seeming to be happy do. Like, try to be a bit more happy, or look a bit more happy, because I'm here to save you. Bakamono, you idiot. 来てはならぬと言ったはずだ. I told you. I ought to have said it. As for coming, like, don't do it. Naranu to. Naranu. Are hodo. Hey, Yoruichi. That extent, or that degree, otte kitara yurusanu to. If come to chase, that, like, I guess I wouldn't forgive. I wouldn't allow, wouldn't forgive if you came to chase. Boroboro de wa nai ka? Boroboro de wa nai ka? Like, maybe like, aren't you falling apart? Boroboro means to fall apart. What else could boroboro mean? Boroboro de wa nai ka? Like, aren't you falling apart? Bakamono? You idiot. Mataku da. It's unbelievable. Oh, poor Ganju. Dakara, and that's why. Ato de ikura demo donararete yaru yo. Later, however much, doing the favor of being yelled at. Donada. Yeah. Donado. Basically, like, yell at me later, however much you like. Aitsuo, that guy. Taoshita ato de na. After I take him out. After I take out that guy. That feels like the end of the chapter. Yes. Okay. All right. That was a super long chapter. What do we have here? I am not going to spend the time translating this. Meanwhile, the Genyo, the real world, series 2, Midoriko's Secret Diary, Himitsu Diary. Okay. 5th grade class 1, number 13. Midoriko to no, July 21st. Sunny. Today my long-awaited summer vacation finally begins. I was at Yuzu and Karin's beck and call during first semester, as usual, but now I'm free of them. I'm going to have lots of fun. I'm really excited to know what memories I'll make over the summer, heart. I wish summer vacation would never end. Note. Midoriko. All right, that's the end of 116, finally. That was a big one. The rest of the chapters, I believe, are kind of normal size. So there we go. We will continue. I think we know what's going to be happening. We'll see what happens. 117. Next time.